Mr. Lopez that we talked about a couple of days ago. He's the VOP in our case and picked up a felony VOP.
Sir?
I'm good. You're good. Yeah, you just not your head. Go with it.
So basically
So Lopez,
Yes, sir.
you were on bond for a violation protective order, and I see that you picked up a felony violation protective order. I warned you at the outset, if you violate this, we can have a hearing to hold you at zero bond. What happened on the felony case, Cole?
On the felony case, on May 4th, 2025, at 4:15 a.m., law enforcement officers were dispatched to the Oxford Inn. The reportee was staying in room 110 and placed a call in regards to hearing screaming, fighting, and what sounded like objects being thrown around the room above hers. The law enforcement officers observed these noises to be coming from room 220. Upon knocking on the door, the defendant answered, and law enforcement officers observed him to be wearing an ankle monitor. Law enforcement officers observed the complaining witness sitting on the bed. Both the complaining witness and the defendant relayed that only a verbal altercation had taken place. Dispatch advised that defendant was currently out on bond in Harris and Fort Bend County, and that the bond conditions in both of these cases included a no contact order with the complaining witness.
He's on bond for a case in Fort Bend County too? What's he got open in Fort Bend?
Checking that, Your Honor. Violation of protective order, AFN.
BPO over there as well? Let's have a hearing to hold him at no bond then.
So this is DVB's case, Your Honor. Before we set anything, I'd like to get DVB in here. We'll email him right now.
When was that case up? Does that case originate from? And is it a felony or is it a misdemeanor?
It looks like a misdemeanor. I'm running the NCIC just to make sure everything's going off the case jacket. So
Judge, if I may, when they're looking that up, his felony bond is set at 50,000, Judge. He has no intention to bond out. I mean, if you want to go through the, whole thing about your hearing, that's entirely up to you. But I mean, the only thing I would request is, considering this is a misdemeanor and felony's got him at a 50,000, any kind of reasonable bond less than that will solve the whole thing, not waste the court's time. He has no intention to bond out. If you want to no bond him, it's the same situation anyways, Judge. So you could probably save a lot of time and, maybe a $30,000 bond, $20,000 bond, whatever you think is fit. So
Your Honor, as far as what's going on in Fort Bend, I can see there was an AFM filed on, looks like December 20th of 2024. There was an interference call or interference with emergency request for assistance on 12/20/2024 as well at Fort Bend. There was a violation protective order filed out of Fort Bend on, let's see.
Mr. Lopez, I'm going to revoke your bond now. I'm going to set it at 50,003. And then let's talk to DVD to see whether we have a hearing to hold him at no bond. I mean, I find by clear and convincing evidence, you refuse to comply with bond conditions. You repeatedly show that you're going to do whatever you want to do. You're a complete and utter danger to our community. I think that the only reasonable thing to do is to have a hearing as to whether we're going to hold it no bond. In the interim, now I'm going to set your bond at 50,003, and then we'll wait for DVD to get here and then we'll go from there.
Judge, and that's fine, but I am on duty in court 12. I'm not sure when I can get back
It's
here.
not going to be today.
So,
It's got to
okay,
be.
no worries. I mean,
I have to give them notice.
And just so Your Honor knows, and I'm going to let DVB know, the felony, one of the bases for the two to make it a felony was this misdemeanor. So.
Okay. All right.
And just to let you know, in my discussions, when he understands, he knows the gravity of the situation and his intention.
It's not true at all.
I got you. In terms of all the bonding on that stuff, just so that you have an idea of how you want to proceed with your hearing. We're basically probably going to wait and see what happens in felony, and then this thing will probably resolve itself. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with the court because he and I talked about that this morning.
Just don't send them down, please. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Thanks. Hi, John.
Francisco Garcia.
Okay,
So the complainant picked up a couple of serious felonies and state just wants 30 days to do a jail rip, but.
it's 30
Sorry,
days. It's not,
Garcia.
Wait,
that's,
so Your Honor, the assault was from January of 2025, Your Honor, on Francisco Garcia.
Francisco Garcia.
It's from January of 2025, Your Honor. The issue
Why
is
does it show?
he had prior felonies that were dismissed, that were recently dismissed.
Why does our case show 243 days if it's from January? I'm looking at this too.
So I have charge and file date, January 5th, 2025. I'm looking to see if there's another one. Don't.
That's really weird. That's not right. Well, then, of course, I'm going to give you 30 days because it's really only, 3 months. Right. Okay, done. I don't know why it says 243 days. Right. So absolutely. Okay. So just let her know that there's an error in the document. Yeah. Okay, hi, you ready? Yes, ma'am.
I'm here on Maria Rodriguez. We just need a reset. The report states at any time to contact the complainant and
Is
then
she in custody or on bond?
she's on custody.
In custody. This one says 243 days. Now I'm wondering whether it's the same issue now as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this a new case or no?
No, yeah.
Is that all? She's on bond for a robbery. Do you represent her in the case upstairs? You do? How much time do you want?
Just 2 weeks. All right, thank you, just maybe.
Good morning, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, so spoke with the state. We have a definitive offer for a deferred with the TRAS. Thank you for a change, anger management. The state was unopposed to a PR bond. And so can we,
Do it. Or are we going to do it? Do you know, does she want to?
yes, she does.
You want to do it today?
The only reason I just want to confirm with Galveston County, I have confirmation from her, her defense attorney down there. I just want to get confirmation because I just want to make sure everything's squared away with that. So just maybe like,
Hey, Deputy Miranda, do you mind bringing out, what's her name?
Collins.
Ms. Collins, please. The only thing is, if we are giving her a PR bond, I need to know who the CW is in the assault case so we can do conditions. Because we haven't done conditions because she's been in custody the whole time. So,
CW is,
yeah, I know, but I want to do PC with her here so we all, hey, Sarah, you want to talk to me while we're waiting?
I just have some discovery orders to sign. I have 3 of them.
I'll sign. Did you-
Okay,
did you-
they're all in the queue, yes. Do you need the cause numbers and stuff?
No. If they just put it in the queue, then I'll sign it. Is this one?
Yes, there's 2 in there and there's 1 electronic.
I'll sign it.
Okay, thank you.
That hearing had a little bit of everything. Judge Fleischer presided over a docket that included bond revocations, clerical confusion over custody time, and even a negotiated deferred offer. And his mix of firmness, pragmatism, and candid plain talk shaped the morning matter was Mr. Lopez, already on bond for violating a protective order, who picked up a new felony for the same conduct. Judge Fleischer reminded him that he had warned at the outset that another violation could mean 0 bond. The new arrest involved police responding to a disturbance at a motel, where Lopez was found with the same protected party despite a no-contact order. The judge didn't mince words. You repeatedly show that you're going to do whatever you want to do. You're a complete and utter danger to our community. He revoked Lopez's bond, reset it at $50,003, and noted there would likely be a hearing to determine if he should be held at no bond entirely. His tone was sharp but measured, making clear the repeated violations left the court little choice. Next came Francisco Garcia, whose file showed an assault from January 2025, but also reflected 243 days of custody time, which didn't add up. Judge Fleischer and the attorneys puzzled over the discrepancy, with the state ultimately requesting 30 more days to review the case. The judge granted it, acknowledging the clerical mix-up, but making sure the state had time to reconcile the record before proceeding. Maria Rodriguez followed, in custody on a robbery case. The parties presented a negotiated offer, deferred adjudication with conditions including anger management. The state was unopposed to a personal recognizance bond, and Judge Fleischer considered granting it. But he wanted clarity on who the complaining witness was, so proper conditions could be set. His tone here was pragmatic, showing flexibility, but insisting the details be tied down to protect all involved. The atmosphere across the docket was serious and procedural. Lopez's matter underscored accountability and community safety. Garcia's highlighted the court's patience with administrative errors, and Rodriguez's showed the balance between negotiated leniency and careful condition setting. Judge Fleischer managed it all with his trademark mix of candor and control. Firm when violations piled up, practical when errors cropped up, and cautious even in leniency. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one,